Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the season premiere of Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football. We usually call it a pregame show. We'll call it an update show because it's in the fourth quarter right now. Seattle is beating Denver 17-13 with 11:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Denver's got the ball at it's the first 10 at the Denver 43. We'll talk about that in just a moment, and I'll break it down and give you my take on it. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football Week 1 trivia question. What player set a Monday Night Football record with 221 yards rushing in a game in 1987? I'll have the answer later in the podcast. Well, it's Week 1 of the NFL and Week 1 of Monday Night Football. Are you ready for some football? The Denver Broncos got quarterback Russell Wilson this offseason from Seattle and are hoping to make a playoff run this season. And Denver has not been in the playoffs the last few years, and they're hoping to do it this year. And they had a fair preseason, and they had a great. They did well at training camp, and they needed a quarterback, and that's why they went out and got Russell Wilson. Meanwhile, there is a hole at the quarterback position with the Seattle Seahawks, but Geno Smith will be getting the start will be getting a shot at being the starting quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks tonight. And I don't think Seattle's not going to be the team that they once were, but right now I'm surprised that with 9:21 left in the fourth quarter, that the Seahawks are beating the Broncos right now. So, and I'm going with Denver for tonight's game, and so is my brother-in-law Eric Hoyle. And right now, if I can get this one, I'm 9-5 right now. If Denver can score and hold on to the lead and win this one, I'll go to 10-5. So I'm hoping for that. So we'll see. We're going to go over all of yesterday's action from Week 1, and we'll start with the Thursday night game. The Buffalo Bills beat the LA Rams at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, 31-10. And the Bills scored 3 touchdowns in the second half, and I give Josh Allen the game ball for that one, and they just dominated that game. The Cincinnati Bengals the Pittsburgh Steelers, stole a victory from the Cincinnati Bengals in overtime, 23-20, and I give Mitch Trubisky the game ball for that one. The Chicago Bears beat the San Francisco 49ers 19-10 at Soldier Field in Chicago, and I give Justin Fields the game ball for that one. The Philadelphia Eagles beat the Detroit Lions 38-35 at Ford Field in Detroit. And this was a close one between Philly and Detroit, but Philly prevailed in that one, and it went seesaw. The lead seesawed back and forth several times with that game. The New England Patriots just the Miami Dolphins, ran all over the New England Patriots, at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, 20-7, and Tug Tagovailoa gets the game ball for that one. The Browns go to 1-0 for the first time since 2004. They beat the Carolina Panthers 26-24 at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. Cade York kicked a 58-yard game-winning field goal to win it for the Browns in the final 13 seconds of overtime. And he's one of them that got the game balls yesterday. They got one of the game balls. The Colts and Texans tied in the final 2020, a tie in overtime at NRG Stadium in Houston. So that means both teams are 0-1. So, and neither game balls were given out. I give one to I give it to the Colts, and I give it to their quarterback. the New Orleans Saints, after being down at halftime, came back and beat the Atlanta Falcons 27-26 at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, and I give Jameis Winston the game ball. The Baltimore Ravens ran all over the New York Jets 24-9 at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, and I give Lamar Jackson the game ball. The Washington Commanders beat the Jacksonville Jaguars at FedEx Field in Jacksonville, Florida, 28-22. The Minnesota Vikings ran all over the Green Bay Packers and need to make some adjustments, 23-7 at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The New York Giants stunned the Tennessee Titans 21-20 at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And I give Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley the game balls. And the Titans had a chance to win with a field goal and missed it. They missed a field goal. And the LA Chargers beat the Las Vegas Raiders yesterday at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, 24-19. I give Justin Herbert the game ball. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Arizona Cardinals 44-21 at University of Phoenix Stadium in Phoenix, Arizona, or in Glendale, Arizona, excuse me. And I give Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce the game ball. Or Tyreek Hill with the game ball, excuse me. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Brady and the Bucks, beat the Cowboys in Sunday Night Football last night at AT&T Stadium in Big D, 19-13. Tom Brady gets the game ball for that one. So, and right now, Denver's it's second and goal. Hopefully, Denver's going to score with 6:33 left in the fourth, and it's still 17-13. And we'll talk more about the game in just a moment. But right now, it's time to reveal the answer to today's Scout Sports 101 Monday Night Football Week 1 trivia question. What popular player set a Monday Night Football record with 221 yards rushing in a game in 1987? And if you said Bo Jackson, you are correct. Bo Jackson tore through the Seattle Seahawks for 221 yards, on November 30th, 1987. This was the game in which Jackson ran over the highly touted, Seahawks linebacker Brian Bosworth. The Raiders won that game in Seattle, 37-14. And I have another trivia question on my next podcast, so stay tuned for that. But it's been an interesting game between Denver and Seattle so far tonight. And there's 6:28 left, and Russell Wilson's pass fell incomplete, and there was no gain. Now it's third and goal, and it's third and goal. I think it's at the it's at the Seattle. At the 8, I think it's third goal. They're trying to go for a touchdown. We shall see. Hopefully they can score, and because I know Denver would like to start out 1-0. I know they would. So we'll see. And we've had a lot of fun games in Week 1 this week, and boy, has it ever been. Have there ever been a lot of fun games in Week 1 this week. So... And so I really feel this is going to be one of those games that's going to be very interesting to see this week. So, we'll see if Denver gets the winners now. 6:21 left in the fourth quarter. It's fourth and goal. So I think it's Seattle. It was the Seattle 8-yard line again, I think. But that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scout Sports 101 Monday Night Football Update Show. I'll be back with the post-game show once the game is concluded. But until then, Always remember, be a team player each and every day and every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.